This is going to be the first of a 3-part series discussing my 3 hunting systems. The first video, what I'm doing right now, is going to be the ground setup. Next video is going to be the saddle setup, and the final video is going to discuss my hybrid setup. The first thing that I'll talk about is this XOP Evolution Pack. Absolutely love this pack for the price point. It's like $80. Has a bunch of pockets, opens wide open. I'll probably do a more in-depth review on this pack in the future. So, XOP Evolution Pack. Next thing I want to talk about is this camping chair. It's an iClimb camping chair. It's really small, really compact, fits in my pack, really lightweight, fairly easy to set up, does take a little bit of practice. Love this chair. Probably do a bigger in-depth review on it at a later time as well. Next thing I guess I'll talk about is this ghillie. I don't wear a full-on ghillie suit. I don't understand the point of wearing ghillie pants. I just wear the top here. It's just something I bought off of Amazon real cheap. I don't know. It's really warm, really hot, somewhat uncomfortable, but hey, I'm a budget guy and it works for me. Breaks up my outline. That's the biggest thing I care about. I guess I'll just get into my optics next. So I got this Tidewee chest mount. Really love this thing for the price point. I'm a very much bargain hunter minimalist type guy when it comes to gear. Got my rangefinder. This is a Redfield. I don't know. I bought it cheap a long time ago. It works for me. It doesn't have the bells and whistles. It just gives me the range. I mean, that's all I need. Up in here, let's see if I can get it out. This is actually an adapter to my tripod when I'm glassing. Sometimes I don't always carry in this binocular chest harness. Got the binos, Diamondback 10x42. Really like them. I always have my milkweed in this little pouch thing. I don't know, like I said, I figure out how to use weird things. It's just in this men's Dove Care face and body moisturizer thing. I don't know. I use it more for this than I actually use the moisturizer or anything. I really like that little like hockey puck type looking thing. Like I said, sometimes I carry this in, sometimes I don't. Depends what cover I'm hunting in. If I'm in wide open, I'll probably carry that. If I'm not wide open, I probably won't. Next thing, if I'm in the cover, I just bring this monocule thing, super lightweight. Gets the job done, anything within 100 yards of you. Don't need to be carrying in heavy ass binoculars. This next thing, underrated piece of equipment here for a ground hunter, especially as I don't want to say I'm getting old, but heading towards that middle-age time period of my life where the knees aren't what they used to be. But anyway, it's a Thermarest Z Lite sleeping pad. I just cut it in half. Super awesome. Just lay it on the ground, got some surface area, put your knees on it, sit on it. It makes ground hunting a lot more, I don't know, doable if you need to get real low to the ground and you can't be using a chair. Really like this thing. Super cheap too. Headlamp. This Black Diamond Storm. Really like this headlamp. I've been using this headlamp forever. I think it's 500 lumen. Takes 4 AAA batteries. If you put it on the highest setting, it burns through the batteries pretty quick. I only use the highest setting if I'm way far back and it's a pretty dark night, but I don't know. Really like this headlamp. These are pretty self-explanatory for cutting shrubs down and whatnot, or small little limbs. It's nice to have this when you're ground hunting, little shears type thing. We'll just work from back to front. Bow holder. This is actually super nice to have, is a bow holder. If you're lifting up your bow out of the weeds or whatever, You don't get tangled. Sometimes I don't use this. It's just nice to have this option. Sometimes I just like to have my bow low. I mean, not going to be using this if you're stalking an animal, so just depends. All this gear, it just depends on the hunt, man. Sometimes you don't need to bring anything if you spot one from the truck and you want to go after it right away. Thermacell, Wisconsin, especially this year, we've had a really wet and moist summer, so self-explanatory. I could have used this on the water last night. Went fishing on the Mississippi. Anyway, this Primos Trophy Grunter. It was the cheapest grunt tube that they had on Amazon. I had to throw it in. I threw like 3 or 4 of them in. I don't know. I think having the top grunt call is a little overrated. Just sound like a deer, you're good enough. Sorry, I'm just a minimalist, cheap ass type hunter. No reason to spend a bunch of money that you don't need to do. Wicked tree gear saw, really like the saw. Heavy duty, I've had this thing forever. It just takes a pounding. Blades are still sharp. I think I've had this thing like 10 years or something like that. Another, not headlamp, come on, flashlight. Very difficult word. Always have 2 flashlights on you. I mean, I've had my headlamp burnt out several different times, and this has been a lifesaver. I even had my headlamp burn out as I was climbing down a tree one time, and having this extra headlamp that I could at least put in my mouth to, like, so I could see it saved my butt a couple times. This one's a Through Night Archer 2.8 whatever, bought off Amazon. This thing's bright, very impressive. Let's see here. Compass, self-explanatory, especially as much as we use our phones. Always have a compass. You never know when your phone's gonna die, or never count on electronics. Got some fire starter stuff. Have a lighter, a little extra fire starter type stuff. I like to have it. You don't have to carry it, but I think what they say, most people die out in the wilderness of hypothermia. Might as well carrying case that I put it in. Most important, Randy Newberg, mountain money. Self-explanatory. I primarily hunt a lot on the ground early season. I always need a water bottle. I bought a real small one. Really nice to have. That's, I guess, what I carry in my pack. I'll just show you how I pack up my pack right now too, so you guys can see how it gets nice and compact and can move around, efficient, mobile. So this is how I pack this particular pack. Fire starter compass just goes right in the center. Doesn't come out very often, so a little challenge to get in there. Headlamp. My headlamp always goes up top here. Same thing with the flashlight here. Always goes up top. I just know it's there. I put it in the same spot in all my packs. I put my saw and pruners up there. Zipper that up. Put my water bottle right on the outside here. Grunt tube goes in the other side pocket. Monocule goes in the other side pocket. Thermacell goes right in this bottom pocket here. Next thing is the bowl holder. Believe it or not, this bowl holder fits in there absolutely perfect. Goes right on the bottom of the pack there. Next thing is the chair. Fits right in there perfect. Absolutely perfect. That zips up like so. Zip this up. Make sure everything's zipped up here. Next thing is my thermarest. Goes right on there. Then on top of that, take a second here. Gotta loosen the straps. Put that there. Loosen this strap. Cinch this down. Again, there. That's cinched down. That's my system right there. Light as can be. Like I said, sometimes take this binocular harness, wear that up front. But this is my total system for ground hunting. If I'm not carrying this, I'll throw the rangefinder somewhere in the pack here. But super efficient, super lightweight, super compact. I mean, oh, also, I can throw my tripod, if I'm glassing, right in here as well. There's enough room. Super efficient. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful for ground hunting. You got everything you need. Don't need much more than that. Forgot, toilet paper. I usually just rip off a pile of it, put it in a side pocket, or put it in one of the interior pockets. How could I forget the most important thing? I hope you guys like this video. We shall see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.